I look like Theo. What is up, people? And welcome back to another episode of Design Challenge starring something in my eye. Starring me, Jay, your host with the most vagina. So I know this is kind of late, guys. This is a about a week and a bit late, I think. I apologize. My life's being kind of hectic at the moment, to be honest, so I haven't had every hour of the day to think about these videos, and I do put a lot of thought into them, so I don't really like rushing them and just kind of throwing them out. I prefer to work on them and to make sure that they are they're actually entertaining for you. Again, like, a lot of people sent in a lot of suggestions, not just in the latest video but the videos previously made, so thank you for that once again. It is it's much appreciated. So what are we going to be doing for episode 5? It was actually kind of hard this time, to be fair. A lot of people said a lot of different things, like there were a lot of serious suggestions this time, so it was kind of hard to choose which one I was going to do, but I narrowed it down to a suggestion by Grassman458, and he suggested that I did something that looks like it was in the Fast and Furious 1 or 2. So I'm guessing he kind of means the way Brian's cars looked and everyone in the crew in the first film, so the people that kind of rode around with Dom. I think I'm going to put some on the screen just to give you a bit of an idea of what I'm going to be doing. Now, these cars are from the early 2000s, guys. They're not dropped, slammed, camber, nothing like that. They're very, very don't know if you would say ricey, but the cars are just not, you know, what you would ideally have today. But I'm going to be doing a car that looks like it's from that generation and that time, so this is kind of what I'll come up with as a basis for it. It's not low. The chrome wheels are very, very much there, which I kind of like, actually. I kind of like those rims, and I've kind of tried to keep it as streety as possible, to be honest. I think I've done a good job, but this is a car we're going to be designing on. I love the S15, so this should be good anyway, but yeah, I think I should stop talking and we should get into the actual video. So I'm actually cutting down the time this time. We're going to be doing it up to 10 minutes. I'm cutting off 2 minutes because I feel like this isn't going to take that long and I don't want to have too much time. I feel like that happened in an episode, like last episode, but I don't want it to happen again, so I'm just going to cut off 2 minutes, so it's 10 minutes this time. You know the drill. Got 10 minutes to do this design. Hopefully it looks good at the end. Yeah, let's get into it. So we're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's do this shit. Let's make a car out of Fast and Furious, I guess. So the colour I was thinking, to be honest, was green. I don't think there was a green car in the actual crew, so I'm gonna go with green, kind of the same green that Brian used or had on his Eclipse in the first half of the movie. First things first, let's cover up this carbon fibre hood. So on the side of the cars, if you always notice, they had sort of like a character, and they had like usually a ray of like a beam or something going across the car, like a line. Unfortunately, I am shit at designing when it comes to actual shapes and stuff. It's not my speciality to make things that good. So I'm going to try my hardest to make something along those lines, but I doubt it will come out as good as you're expecting. So I'm going to use the anime girl, and the thing I'm going to be doing to use her is, I doubt it's going to work. I've got like 8 minutes left on the clock. I don't think this is going to go down very nicely, because last time I did this it took ages, but I'm going to try and speed it up a bit. It's not going to be perfect, but let's see what we can do. Okay, that didn't take as long as I thought. It would take longer than that, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Like I said at the start, if you remember, they always had like a kind of beam going across the car. Like I don't really remember specifically where it went, but there was always a beam that came out of the sort of mascot, and that's what I'm basically trying to do here. And then I remember them having a number of some sort. I'm also going to add something to the anime character to kind of add some sort of depth or something. It's kind of looking bland at the back. You know what? So far, this actually isn't looking bad to me. It's actually working. The idea I had is genuinely kind of working, and I'm very pleased. Now with the manufacturers, I'm going to try and keep them as realistic as possible, but I may use some that don't fit in, and you may kill me after this if you want to. I don't believe every car had manufacturers on them in the movie, but the car that I've kind of gone off, which was Leo's, he had some stickers on the bottom or on the skirt of his car, so I'm going to be doing that. I think I'm going good with time here. This is turning out pretty decent. It's going the way I wanted it to, so I'm pretty happy with this so far. Just copy everything onto the other side. I think this is looking very early 2000s, to be honest. I feel like I've actually hit the nail on the head with this. I kind of like it. It very much reminds me of Fast and Furious, so I'm pretty happy so far. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting some stickers on the hood of the car. This kind of reminds me of the old school films and games where you would have like a row of stickers on the like left side or right side of the car, or both if you're feeling extra spunky. Got 2 minutes left on the clock, or just under 2 minutes, and I'm very happy with this. Like genuinely, I feel like this has gone exactly how I wanted it to. I'm pretty happy. So we're done with this. We're finished with this, and honestly there is not much to it at all, but I hit the nail on the head, right? Like let me get one of the cars and put it next to this for a second and tell me I haven't hit the nail on the head. Come on, hit the nail on the head, right? Come on, let's be honest. Like, I am very proud of this. I really feel like I've done this one and actually made it look like it's from the film. I thought I was gonna flop, but it looks cool, I guess. I mean, I cheated with the anime girl a bit. I could have made something myself, but I don't know. I feel like I've done a decent job with this. I really am kind of proud of it. So this is the final product and the end of this episode. I'm proud of this. It doesn't look amazing in this light, to be honest. It looked better inside, but I am pretty happy with what I've come up with. Early 2000s, Fast and the Furious S15. The suggestion was great, so thank you for that. Keep them coming. Don't stop. I am trying to answer all of them. It's hard, so don't feel like I'm just ignoring you. I feel like your idea is shit. It's just that I can't get around to everyone at once. But I feel like this was a successful episode. I'm definitely proud of this, so yeah, I might keep this in my garage. It looks pretty cool. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe and all that shit, and I'll see you in the next installment. And I genuinely don't feel like killing myself this time, so we're gonna end normally.